Hey everyone, Instructor Brooks here, and today's lesson is on the basics of the biceps brachii. So, I got a real quick lesson here for you as you begin your exploration into this muscle. If you're starting PT or PTA school or athletic training school or whatever it is you're doing, or even if you're a clinician who's looking to kind of refresh. So, we're going to get back to some basics because the basics are the foundation on which everything else stands. So, poor foundation means it's all crashing down, and we don't want that. If you stay to the end of this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can learn a little more about a study strategy that I have to really help you learn anatomy, origin, insertion, action of muscles, plus a little bit more that doesn't involve sitting around for endless hours trying to memorize flashcards, only to have to, even if you do memorize them, study them again later because you didn't actually learn it. So I'll talk about that at the end. This is why I got my study tip. You have to engage information in multiple ways and multiple different angles to truly learn that information. And that's why my study guide is, or study strategy is so beneficial. All the material today is going to be coming out of the Essentials of Kinesiology book. And our major objectives: origin, insertion, action of that biceps brachii, then any other little special considerations that you can use, jotting down on the side on a sheet of paper and using that as what you should study next and part of your further exploration. So, the old biceps brachii here. Now, when you look at this, the biceps are going to originate in two spots. This is what makes it so challenging for a lot of students. You have an insertion up here, which is where the long head is going to originate. Sorry, I think I said insertion. Originate. So, you have the supraglenoid tubercle, where the long head of the bicep originates. So it's going to run up through that bicipital groove and connect to that superior part of that glenoid fossa on that labrum of the scapula there. Then the short head comes up here and connects to the coracoid process. All right, so that's going to be your short head. Now, all of these muscle fibers are going to come down and insert on the tuberosity of the radius. So, the bicep is actually very complex because it will, what most people remember, is flex the elbow. Yes, so you got that, but there's actually more. Because it crosses the shoulder, it will flex the shoulder. And because it's on the radius, it's going to supinate the forearm. So it has three actions that it can do. Also, a special consideration during slap tears, because a slap tear is going to be on that superior part of the glenoid fossa, on that labrum. You need to be careful about activating the bicep following a repair. Now, back to the three actions. Because the biceps brachii crosses three joints, it can be active and passively insufficient. And that is a huge struggle that a lot of students have. And if you get that early, oh my gosh, it's so helpful. First off, it helps your test grades because you can answer easy questions about active and passive insufficiency. And then it's going to help you understand how to stretch muscles and why goniometric measurements are done in their spots and all this other stuff. So if you don't understand that information, I got videos down in the description about active and passive insufficiency for the biceps brachii. Check those suckers out. And of course, I would love your feedback. Was this video helpful? If so, leave a comment. If it wasn't, leave a comment too, and tell me how I could have made it better. Also, if you have personally benefited from a certain strategy you've implemented for learning action, origin, and insertion, hey, share that with us, because there's more than one way to do things, and just because I have a way to do it doesn't mean it works for everyone. Also, if there's any other muscles you'd like me to do a quick little lesson on like this, leave that in the comments too. I would love to do those for you. So what now? Well, we're done. So make sure you smash that like button if this video was helpful for you. Click subscribe and become a part of our community as we continue to journey through our programs. And ding that bell for notifications that you can set up to get notifications anytime I release a new video so that you never miss anything. Now, in the description, I have a link to another video that goes way more in depth to my muscle anatomy strategy. So click on that if you want to learn more. Like I said, it's so helpful. It's a much better way than just sitting around and painfully trying to memorize flashcards that honestly aren't successful for most people. Unless you got a photographic memory, forget about it. Make sure you explore other videos on my YouTube channel page. I got tons of stuff to help make your studying more efficient, more effective, and yeah, to help you out. That's what it's there for. So check out my other videos and go to instructorbrooks.com, click on the Stay Informed button, and you'll get emails anytime we're trying to give you some information about some upcoming projects so you can stay in the know. So you got all those things. Be a nice person. Have an awesome day.